Well, thank you, Mr. Ooh Ah. Thank you for bringing me on with such panache and oohs and ahs. Hey, guys, come on in. Make yourself comfortable. Do you have your chocolate? Do you have your favorite snacks? Do you have your favorite ooh ahs? Thank you for doing that ooh ah-ing. Ooh ah, ooh ah ah. If you're really old and you remember the Chipmunks, they used to have a song like that. Ooh ah, ooh ah ah. Anyway, I am Mary Gunn, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette. This is Craft Roulette. What is Craft Roulette? Well, in a nutshell, it is the ultimate original paper crafting card making game show challenge, and we are live almost every Friday evening. And when we are here, we leave a seat for you at our worldwide craft table. And boy, we are worldwide here tonight. We have a wonderful guest from Germany. It's like 1:30 in the morning there for her. And we will be bringing her on in just a minute. It's Katharina Tarta. This will be her second time on the show. Plus, she's been on World Card Making Day with us and will be here again on World Card Making Day. We're excited to have her. If you are joining us because you joined us last week because Meg was here, welcome back. We're glad to have you. And if you're first-timers here, man, we have a welcoming committee in the Chatterbox. They are such a nice crew, and they have been here for many, many years, some of them. Haven't you guys? And they will answer your questions as well as they can. We do have a lot of kind of traditions and lore here, so don't get lost in the weeds. Just roll with us if you wouldn't mind. We'd appreciate that. We aren't going to teach anything tonight, but you might learn something. Katharina is very, very clever. And so if you watch her carefully, watch when she comes on and we're crafting, watch the left side of the screen because she's very, very clever. And you may pick up a few tricks of the trade. But we don't have anything planned because we are improvisational here. If you were here to watch those cards before the show started, that was all from last week's parameters because this is a challenge show. And so we get people to play along with us, and we hope you will join us as well. All of those are available over on craftroulette.live to enjoy and watch. We're over 62,000, I think, cards totally in our gallery because we've been doing this show for over 5 years. We had 8 videos this week. I watched them today and earlier this week. You guys are doing such a nice job. I applaud you. So many rounds of applause. As a matter of fact, we appreciate those volunteers that make those videos for us so much that we are going to showcase 4 of them tomorrow on our community showcase show. It's only our second one. And we're going to bring on Hat Trick Smith. Okay, get a load of this. Talking about tradition and lore. Hat Trick Smith, that was not a nickname that she had before Craft Roulette, will be my co-host. Kamado, I think she named herself. Kamado will be there. She is the author of the Kamado Effect. 5K, now 6K Lamone, one of our leading ladies, will be joining us. Craft Girl on Mac, she named herself. Lisa Lee will be joining us. And Amy Powers, who is probably the most normal of us all. And she's very Team Orange, so we're glad to have each and every one of them show up. They're going to be finding out what they're going to be creating tonight because we're all going to be spinning Mr. Wheel here in a few minutes, getting 4 new parameters, and then we will go to work. They will show us their card and some things about it tomorrow. That starts at noon Central Daylight Time. We will have some prizes. You can go to craftroulette.live, find episodes, special events, World Card Making Day, which you need to sign up for also, and Community Showcase if you want to win some prizes. The World Card Making Day, I want to make sure you know about that too. That will be the first Saturday in October. Are you ready for this? Get a load of this lineup, will you? We have 7 countries being represented by May Helms. Well, Alabama, USA is almost its own country in some ways, but we're going to leave it as it is. Katharina Tarta from Germany, Vicky Ruda from the UK, Megan Andrews, USA, Crafty Al, USA, Tiffany Solorio, USA, Sire Anderson from Canada, Caitlin Anthony, USA, Karen Burniston, USA, Donna Lewis, Japan, Therese Calvert, Australia, Tina Wan Kenobi, Philippines, and Michelle Lupton, Australia. Aussie. There you go. We're going to have a great day. It starts at noon. We will be giving away some prizes. My co-host I will be hosting with Amanda Stevens from Pear Blossom Press. Mr. Producer will be there running back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, bringing people in. We've done it. This will be the third time. It is a fantastic afternoon. I hope you can join us. I can't say enough. It's just fun. If you're a card maker, as Amanda says, this is our holiday. Let's have some fun with it. We will have some prizes to give away, but you do need to register for that. It is free. It will be free forever. No ticket needed, but if you want to win the prize, be available for the prizes, you have to register. So that is that. Is that all we needed from all that kind of stuff? I think so. If you haven't given us a video or a thumbs up, we would appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, we would love that as well. Hit that notification button. You know all that. Also, down in the description, you will find a link to Katharina's YouTube, and you can go over and subscribe to hers as well. We have some great spin sponsors because we like to give stuff away, other people's stuff away. Whimsy Stamps is giving away a $25 gift certificate each week this month. We thank you so much. They have some cute stuff. They've got some spooky stuff. Inky Stamper, that's our little glitter bubble. Chelsea Comer will be joining us later in the month, I believe, and she's giving away $25 each week this month. And Pajama Stamper. I did it again.
Pajama Crafter Stamps. 3 different
words. I'm going to write it on my arm. I'm going to get a tattoo. Pajama Crafter Stamps. It's going to be like Rosebud when I die. I'll be going Pajama Crafter Stamps. And I'll become the mystery movie of all time. So anyway, they're all giving away $25 gift certificates plus a goodie bag that we give away and a Krog. What is a Krog? A Crafter Roulette original giveaway, a handmade card with an itty bitty gift. We are not sponsored by any company. We stay neutral that way, but we appreciate them. And we do like to say, if you are considering making a craft purchase, please go over to our associates page on craftroulette.live. Check out our sponsors and consider buying from them because they give away a lot of stuff to you guys, and we love it. Don't we? Yes, we do. We are sponsored by our membership group, and we thank them so much. We have a new member this week, Laura Manning. Thank you so much for supporting us. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing when we see somebody new coming in and saying, I'm just going to help them out a little bit because that's how we get Mr. Producer here every week. So keep that in mind, would ya? Anyway, it is great. It's fabulous. He always likes to do that. I forgot to show your thumb. You want to say hi, Mr. Producer? There's his thumb. There it is. And his fanfare. And his Patrick Mahomes is here tonight. I thought he was in Brazil getting ready to play football. That's from Jay Thomas, our Valentine. Anyway, yep, that's the thing. We are here almost every Friday night, even on the opening game of the Chiefs. We are here for you. That's a moment just to take in. That's very sobering. Yeah, I love you guys. Anyway, we want to thank Laura Manning. I also want to thank the people that when they are like year-long subscribers where they get a little discount and they come back. And I see that too. And I want to just thank you because I never thank you individually, but I do thank you very, very kindly. But we want to say happy birthday to some September card exchange babies. Are you ready? Now, this sounds a little bit like an Old Testament read-off like he begat, but hang on with me. 5K, Alyssa Howard, Andrea Trin, Becky Dunham, Kristen Tuttleman Gardner, Clarissa Wilson, Deborah Noss, Fabi Gill, Irene Addison, Jan Cam, Jessica Bonnell, Kirsten Grieb, who is awake in Germany watching us, Christina Marie Holloman, Mom to 10, Lori Safa, Lisa Hunter, Lynn Siverson, Nima, Patty Shadwick, Peggy I, Rebecca Griffith, Rosemary, who is Hat Trick's mom, Sarah Hoop, and Susan R. Congratulations and happy birthday to you all. I hope you get a big pile of wonderful cards, handmade, of course. Thank you so much. And we have a silver call and up tonight after the show if you're interested. Mr. Mike, you are wearing a spoon. This is a true spoon phone tonight. Thank you, Ellen, for that once again. Let's bring her on. It's late, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes. It's Katharina Tarta.
Oh, it's confetti. Hi, everyone.
Absolutely. And it's the kind you don't have to sweep up.
It's the best kind.
Very much so. Very much so. Well, welcome back. We are delighted that you were willing to stay up and join us again.
Of course, I'm so excited to be back. I was so happy when you asked if I could join again.
It's not easy to make everybody that happy, but I'm glad I made you happy. It's been over a year since you were on, so I want to make sure that you have a chance to tell everybody who you are and how you got started crafting.
Hi, everyone. I'm Katharina Tarta, and, well, I kind of crafted all my life, but I really got into card making, like, few years back when I first discovered die cutting and was absolutely baffled and just had to get a big shot. And I got one for Christmas and I haven't stopped crafting ever since.
No, you're
literally
prolific. You craft a lot and you share it with us on socials.
I do. Like, I'm on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. So, and just in case you want to recreate anything I craft, just want to get this out of the way. I'm sorry. Because I get a lot of questions like, where do we find the measurements? And I always post the measurements. So you can always ask, and I can direct you in the right direction. So they are there.
Yeah, you're very helpful. Because your Instagrams are usually shorts, right?
Exactly.
And so you watch her and she's got all the pieces ready to go and she folds fast but you don't like speed fold, but you can't watch and see the measurements. And so that's very thoughtful. Yeah.
I always have a little pattern so everyone can follow in centimeters and inches.
Oh, speaking of which, I don't know if you know this, but Mr. Producer made an app that has all the basic card measurements in metrics and in Imperial.
Oh, I didn't know that, but that is really helpful. I have to find that out.
Yes, and I hadn't thought of that, but that would be perfect for you.
Definitely.
Because I think you can even copy and paste the different numbers.
You can put the measurements in, and it'll give you the measurements in both Imperial and metric, and it will do it will convert fractions to the actual, like, 1/4 characters.
That is great.
And you can copy paste it out of there with one click. It's made for people who make content.
Oh, that is really great because, oh my God, it takes me hours to convert it because I'm not good with inches.
So I'm so glad you brought that up. And I'm so sorry that I never told you in the first place. But that will be good because you're going back to school. You're going to go back and get another master's degree.
Exactly. I'm going to study nutrition and biomedicine from October on. So, let's see how that goes with my channel.
But now with that shortcut, you'll probably make 2 a day instead of 1 a day.
Definitely. Easy.
Well, like I said, it's been over a year since you were here. And you may have a question. Do you have one?
Yeah, I've been thinking about what exactly is craft roulette?
If you want to hear her say that in German, you can watch episode 198 where she asked in German. But that's a great question, and I want it answered. Chatterbox, so glad to have you here, Mr. Producer. As always, appreciate you. Katharina, let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Let's get started.
But let's find out, what is craft roulette?
Did somebody ask what craft roulette is?
In a nutshell, Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel, and everyone is invited to play along. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. The wheel has 24 spots to land on. But the spot it lands on might not always be a parameter. It could be a special, like Guest's Choice, a vetoed parameter, or other fun surprises. When you add the infinite creativity of our community and try and calculate the possible options, square the fun, carry the glitter, divide by the imagination, you end up with a near limitless amount of possible projects. Whoa. We invite a special guest on each week to share their unique spin on our challenge. If you'd like to participate, you don't have to create live with us. You can sit back and enjoy the show. Once the episode airs, you have around 50 hours to finish your own project using the same 4 parameters from this episode and submit, so don't delay too long. After your project is ready, take a photo and head over to our website. Use the Submit Contribution form to officially contribute. The form is open to the public and no membership is required. Everyone who contributes will be featured on our website, included in the next episode slideshow, and automatically entered into the next giveaway. When you visit www.craftroulette.live, you'll find all of our past episodes along with their contribution gallery, the current wheel parameters, info on how to participate, a calendar of upcoming guests, links to our spin sponsors, contact and prize claim forms, our shop, and a huge membership platform. But more on that later. And that's Craft Roulette. If you like what we do, please subscribe, like the video, and share it with your crafty friends who might enjoy it too.
Everyone is invited to join in the fun.
We like to celebrate around here, so before we spin for this week's set of parameters, we're going to look back at last week one last time and highlight some of our community's achievements. And now, back to the show.
Whoa, Irene Hat-Trick Smith, you have a new whoa that you shared this time. Nicely done. It was cute. Very cute. Well, there they are. There's those pins falling in place from last week's contributions. 383 of you, and now we are up to 62,570 total contributions. That is getting darn close if we haven't gotten to 5.5 miles of cards laid side by side. Statistician Gloria Davis, if she's here, she will probably update us on how many miles that is. Look at you guys everywhere. We had Card for a Teacher, Classroom Colors, From the Country as an and I was going to say enemy. That's not right. Sometimes they are. Those elements can be enemies. Element and Random, we had Frame. That was my card. It was fun. I had so much fun making that background on the chalkboard. I thank you for your help on that too, guys. That was my card. It was for a obedience class teacher. Meg Daves was our guest. She was a trooper, and she is a pro when it comes to making cards. She made this little card, no problem. I think you liked how she did the chisel tip with the envelope coloring. That was pretty sweet, and she used the Pear Blossom Press little measuring tool to put her lines in and things. Smart move, Miss Meg. Thank you so much for joining us and making such a doggone cute card. Fun night. Thank you. Now we're going to bring back Katharina to celebrate some of those achievers from last week and to celebrate with some topping off of those major milestones and such. We do have one new to Mug Club. That means they've sent in 100 cards. We have a first-timer from Kansas City, and we have 4 new to Club 52. They still don't get anything, but we are so glad to welcome them that they have sent in a year's worth of projects. And some major milestone achievers like 25, 50, 75 cards and so forth. And, of course, our leading ladies. This is on a timer. We discussed this before the show. This is on a timer, and I like to say their name and or where they're from and or how many cards they've sent in. But then you have about 2 seconds to say something. Can you do it?
I'll be quick.
You can say it in German. Maybe that would be easier.
Let's see what comes up.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Well, we always start with a welcome to our first timer, and I understand that she is from Kansas City. Nice, as are we. Lori Buck, congratulations and welcome. Thanks for the heads up, Deborah. For our major milestone achievers this week, let's see who they are. They've been putting in those cards. Christine Gardner, 25.
Looks delicious.
It does. Missy Starrett King, 50.
So cute.
With the back or the sleeping bag. Dominica, 50 from the Netherlands.
I like the notepad.
Pamela, Texas Craft Connection, 50 cards. Tina Barker, 75 cards. For a history teacher, it was nostalgic pictures. Donna W., 75 from Canada. You can see the teacher thing there, can't you? Akela S., the Paper Tinker, 75.
Ooh, love the mushroom pattern.
Stacy Burns is our mug clubber with 100 cards. Congratulations, Stacy. Vicky Stamped Smiles, 125. Do you have yellow school buses?
Nope.
No. Joe Henderson, 125. Congratulations to you and your puppies. Arlene DeTizio from the House of DeTizio, 225. Good looking card. 5K now, 6K Lamone, 250 cards. She's a leading lady as well. That's pretty.
Very nice.
And she has a video, and she'll be on Community Showcase tomorrow. What a busy girl. We keep her very busy. Our leading ladies this week, Smurf Murphy with 242 cards.
3.
Oh,
The book.
3. Sorry. Jackie Jackpot Muller with 244. Cute.
So cute.
Kathy Herring, 247 cards. I love the country feel on that one. There's that 5K, now 6K Lamone, 250 cards. Patty Beck came back this week with 253 cards. Welcome back.
Love the
It's always
color
nice to have you.
combination.
And Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis with 260 beautiful cards. That's a beauty too. Congratulations, leading ladies. They're amazing. Club 52 welcomes Peggy I. That's an A9 card. That's like a big piece of card. Pamela M. from New York, 52 cards, of course. Cute. What a smart little mouse. Christy Tips. Nicely done, Christy Tips. Always a pleasure to congratulate you. And Norma Gwynn Watson, congratulations on your 52nd card.
It's cool on the inside.
I like being able to just stop and look at these cards and thank these people because they go to their craft room. They don't have to do these things. We don't pay them. Heaven knows that. And we don't, this is just their time to be able to get some recognition. I love that. So, did you notice how many different styles there are?
Thousands.
There are no one. That's true. There's like mixed media. There's painting. There's painters. There's collage people. There's die cutting people, like big shot kind of lovers. There's handmade ones. There just anything that you want to do. There's stamped cards. All sorts of different kinds of cards. And I like that.
That's incredible. And I think that's the fun thing about crafting. There's something for everyone. Like everyone can find their style and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's fun to
brings
kind of
people
dabble
together.
in some others, but you don't, you kind of, it's safe to go back to where you are, where you feel comfortable too. Because you can always do something new with what you feel comfortable with.
definitely
Yeah.
like experimenting a little, but still staying in a safe space.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And we help that. We give you 4 parameters each week to do that with.
Yeah.
And so thank you for being a part of 282 episode. Now let's find out what we're going to do for episode 283. Shall we? There they come. There come those parameters once again. I did change quite a few in Element this week since it was September. Kind of had a feel of change of seasons and such. So there they are. I'm looking for, I don't even know what I want tonight. But I know what the members don't want this week because they get to vote each week for a veto. And this week for Project, they decided they don't want Dutch door, peekaboo card, book with a card, or card with a bookmark, or holiday card. That's really, there's 30%, 31%, and 34%. But 34% wins. Dutch door is off the board. That means that the wheel cannot make us do Dutch door. If it lands on number 11, we will spin again. Now, if you feel like making a Dutch door and we get something like A2, you still can. So, happy day. You had a spanner card last time you were on.
Yes,
and
I
it
remember.
was good. It was good. It was fun.
Well,
I haven't put
the first time I ever did a spanner card.
Welcome to Craft Roulette. Yeah. So, but I thought those were great cards. So I think I should bring it back, don't you?
Definitely. It was fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just recently did another, and I was thinking about my last time on Craft Roulette all the time while I was doing it.
That's sweet. 4 colors. What did they vote off? You got vintage. You wanted vintage last year. Dairy aisle is way off. Way off. Nobody wants dairy. I guess we're all lactose intolerant or something. I don't know. But we chatted before about the vetoes, and you said that was on your list.
Yeah, that was my veto. It would have been my vegan card, but that's off the table now, so I can cut something else.
Yeah, there you go. So dairy aisle is off for the week. The cows are not getting any respect this week. For element, what did they vote off? Nursery, September, outdoor critters, or getaway? Nursery with 52. I don't think they like kids. But nursery can also be plant nurseries and different things. So, but we don't have to worry about it this week. And for random, those pesky randoms can be kind of a fun thing. 4 squares wraps wrapping almost. Oh, is that 38 and 39% for spiraling is got the nod on that one. So all the rest are fair game, except now we offer you a chance to veto something. Would you like to?
Yes, I think I want to toss one of the sizes in project. Is there the A9 on it? I think I'm going to toss that one.
A9.
Out with it.
Yeah, you just made some friends. If you just went, I like her, make sure you subscribe to her Instagram and her YouTube channel. And Amanda Stevens will love you forever because she hates A9s, and she will actually lobby our guest to vote that off. So it's a conspiracy, I'm telling you, but it's all okay. Now, there is something we like to do for our guests too. If you get number 1, it's guest choice, and we would like to have you pick something out of those columns for guest choice. Last year, you got one. You got centerpiece, and you had wanted it. So you may get a couple. Who knows? So be careful, Katharina. But what would you like for project?
Okay, project, I so hope for the nerdy card. You know me. I've done a lot of nerdy projects.
Yeah, yes, you do. With a little candy in it.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. 4 colors.
Autumn. I'm fully in autumn mode already. You're already there. Autumn here already, and I just love it.
Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? But,
it is.
And then for element,
happy.
That makes sense to me. There you are, a happy person, a happy number 9. And for random,
I know it was almost tossed out, but 4 squares.
4 squares. 4 squares is good.
It's a nice element on a card, so.
Yeah. I think that's a good choice too, and it's not hard.
Exactly.
And you can do more than 4 squares too. So, but you have to have at least 4 squares.
At least, yeah.
Okay. Well, if you get your way, then we're going to have a card for a nerd or a nerdy card with autumn colors. Happy for an element. It's going to have a happy, upbeat feeling and 4 squares. That would make a great card. And I hope you get your way. But we've never had more than 2. But I think Mr. Wheel likes you. So.
It's a first for everything.
Yes, that's right. Wouldn't that be great? All right, well, let's warm this guy up. Samantha wants you to get all your choices.
Thank you.
Amy Ulin wants that nerd card. And for Project Will We Get? Card for a nerd or a nerdy card? Ding, 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 ding. We got your choice.
Oh my God.
Pace to stay up. 4 colors. Will we get autumn? I'm excited for you. Give her some hearts, y'all. Oh, I should have done it a little harder. Beach colors. Well, that's kind of nice. You can have autumn on the beach.
Yeah, definitely.
For element, make her happy, Mr. Wheel. Hip. I just put that on. Well, you're a hip young thing. So you shouldn't have any. And nerds can be kind of hip. So
I was thinking about the hip.
or
you know?
happy. Yes. Yeah, there's different
Stretchy
hips.
pants.
We're going to talk about them here in just a few minutes. And for random, Chatterbox is probably already engaged with their great thinkings. Animal print.
That's also
Okay,
cool.
Mr. Wheel. You
Thanks
did.
for
It
the first one,
seems
Mr. Wheel.
he seems like he threw us a curveball there, but we'll figure it out. So I'm going to let you think about it just for a second while I give my speech, because this is a challenge and I want to make sure everybody understands what we expect and that we want them to play. So, like I said, this is a challenge and we really would love to have you join us. Don't be afraid right now because it may not make sense, but we're going to figure this out, and then your little well-kissed mind will go to work and you'll come up with something wonderful. This is going to be an art project. We don't have any particular product to sell, and we don't have any particular plan. Absolutely. Actually, we don't have any plan at all. I have nothing right now. But it's going to be your art project, so we would love to see how you take those 4 parameters and express yourself creatively. It does need to be a card. It could be a card on something, though. So if it's on a gift sack or something like that, it's fine. But you can make a card that's very simple and classic. You can go back to our gallery and see that all sorts of cards are welcome. But it can be very simple and classic, or can be very complicated and interactive with lots of folds, lots of drop downs, and all the bells and whistles. You can take each one of those parameters and do it literally like HEY Google. What are some beach colors? And autumn. You could even say HEY Google. What are some autumn beach colors? And HEY Google will help you out. Or HEY Google. What can I do with hip? HEY Google may help
hip
you.
Could be the part of your body that holds the stretchy pants. So it could be stretchy pants.
There's a lot we can do with hip, and I hadn't thought of that, and I really like that. So you could have some animal print stretchy pants. Oh, for Pete's sake.
That would be hilarious, yeah.
We welcome people of all levels. This can be your first card, it can be your millionth card, or anywhere in between, and all ages of card makers. We've had as young as 3, and I don't know the top number. You can make each one of those parameters it can be a focal part of the focal point, or it can be very cleverly, barely snuck in there. It does need to be handcrafted. It does need to have all 4 parameters, and it does need to be family friendly. So when I see it in the gallery, I do not blush. Yep. All parameters are doable, even this set. What are you thinking? Let's talk about each one of these. Card for a nerd. What appealed to you on that?
So I think I want to go really literal on it. I did a card a while back for someone who broke their hip, and they were recovering, and I made a hip surgery recovery card, which with an actual hip, like the bone on it. So that's nerdy, I guess.
That's pretty nerdy. Yeah, with an X-ray with the bone. That's not bad. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, and I'm not sure, but have you seen my stamp collection that came out at the beginning of this year? I think it's I mean, Craft Stash has closed ever since then, but it was a really nerdy collection. So maybe I'm going to use one of those because
Yeah.
I have all those like chemical structures on it as
Uh-huh.
stamps. This was really,
Yeah,
so
so there are different kinds of nerds too. There's book nerds and science nerds and space nerds and animal nerds. Jane Goodall. Just any kind of nerd, somebody that likes to study things. Space, airplane nerds, train nerds, movement nerds. Math nerds? I suppose there are those. Crazy Kitty says nerds candy. I don't know if you have nerds candies, but they're a little, if you had a little box of nerds candies or draw a little box or something.
Oh, that's good to know. I didn't know that.
Or you could make a card for just like thinking of you, open it up, write nerd, and then you would have it.
Can you imagine receiving such a card? Nerd, exclamation mark.
The thing I like best about you is nerd. So, yeah, there's lots of things. I think it'll be fun to see how people want to express themselves. So it can be kind of the imagery or in the sentiment or something like along those lines. But you can make an A9 now. No. No. And you can make any size. It could even be a gift card for a nerdy gift.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Beach colors. How can you work autumn into them? I don't know, but sand is kind of an autumn color.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking sand too. Maybe also like a more muted, like bluish or green, because the sea can turn green. And I mean, you can also have autumn at a lake beach. Do you still call it beach when it's on a lake? I think so, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And so you can also have a stony beach, like with leaves falling onto it. That would be like gray and a dark red, maybe some orange, something like that.
And
so
Hawaii has black
beaches.
Well. Bermuda has pink beaches.
Really?
Yeah. You put some seaweed on that, and you've got a pretty, kind of a pretty card. A craft nerd. Well done, Carrie. Yeah, craft nerds. I think we are, don't you? Yeah. Other things that you might see on a beach could be dogs or people in swimsuits or umbrellas. So there are stands, coconut water stands. That's probably not one. But coconuts, I think of Gilligan's Island and ships, boats.
Yeah. Definitely the coconut, the palm trees. And I mean, you also have these large beach umbrellas, which could be any kind of vibrant color, right?
And this is just the color element. This is the color parameter, not necessarily that you have to make beach imagery, but you could if you want to add that to hip. Hip is going to be hip is fun. When I put that on there, I thought, oh, this could be the end of Craft Roulette. But I put it on there anyway. Hip, if you're hip, you're kind of up to date and grooving. I don't know what the modern terminology is to be hip, but because I'm not very modern. But or the bone, or and all animals have hips, hip bones. So
they do.
Yeah.
At least if they vertebrates, so.
That's right. There you go. There you go. Truth be told. I don't think butterflies have them, for instance, but they could be considered a critter. So yeah, any kind of is that all mammals that would have hips? Would whales have hips? I don't know. If you're going to do that, you have to be a nerd and figure it out. You have to consult the internet or a science book and figure out if they all have hips.
There's only one science book.
And but hip is to be cool, or so maybe you have for a cool nerd in beach colors.
It's pretty hip to be nerdy about certain things.
I think so too.
Definitely.
And hippies, hip hop. That's good, Susan Binstead, you little hip hopper. Skeletons have hip bones. Oh, Amanda. That's really good because I know a lot of people like Halloween skeletons and such. Hip to be
that's really
jive.
good.
Hip to your jive. Oh, Amy Powers is already thinking about her card that she's going to show us tomorrow on the community showcase. Hip to be nerdy, hippie card. Hip hip hooray. Oh, how smart.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
ahead and
Yeah,
start-
I didn't even think about it. It could also be in the sentiment. That's genius.
Mm-hmm. Hip hip hooray, you passed your boards, you know. You could, for a nerdy person that did something like that. Rose hips. That's a good one, Jennifer.
What are rose hips?
Rose hips are like the bud part of a rose, a flower.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that they were called hips, but that's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, and they are supposed to have a lot of vitamin C. So, but you can make rose hip tea. I used to have
Oh.
some dried rose hips when I thought I was hip, but they're long dust. But yeah, too hip to be cool, nerdy. Yeah, I think we're good. Book nerds, I love it.
Just to be, I have a question. So if someone really wants to make a flower-based image card, they can
Okay.
go roses,
Rose hips.
but
Mhm.
other flowers don't have rose hips.
I do not. They wouldn't have
So
rose
you'd
hips.
probably
but
you'd
maybe
want to
they
do
would.
are there daisy hips? I don't know.
Hippos.
Yeah, hippo.
I don't know if there are daisy, if all flowers have hips or not. HEY Google.
Just
Do all
wanted to say
flowers
that.
have hips? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just hip to rose hips. How about a nice little, could somebody write a nice little poem about hips? I think so. So, those are all pretty fine ideas, and my brain is now going all over the place. Animal prints. If you even put a small dog paw,
paw
or
prints.
as paw print,
Would work.
or if you have a little piece of leopard paper.
Yeah, that was I was thinking, like more
Mhm.
like design paper wise. There are lots of
Mhm.
animal prints. I think I have a zebra one somewhere. Maybe
You
I
can
can.
even fake it. If you don't have don't not play because you don't have a quote unquote animal print. But because a zebra, you could just do some little lines and then cut a small strip of it and go, that's my zebra print right there. I might even do that just to encourage somebody.
Oh,
but-
it seems that only roses have hips. Okay.
Is that right?
That's what the chat says. And I believe them
Oh.
100%.
Oh, that's a really cute idea, Joanne. Nerdy glasses on a dog with paw prints.
Yeah.
I like that because he would have the hips and everything. I don't know. There's a lot of things we can do. How are you doing on your thoughts?
There's a lot.
There really are a lot.
I think I kind of have to go through my stuff and see what's there to
Mhm.
finalize on like one of the things we just talked about, because there's so much you can do with this.
Yeah, this is one of those things that we never would have. This will be a card that people will say, I never would have made this otherwise, but it's going to work. It's going to work just fine.
I think
So,
too.
Yeah. Card for a nerd. All
I
right.
just-
Yeah, go ahead.
I think I have the perfect stamp. I will look for it. I think it's a giraffe with also nerdy glasses, so I'm kind of
Mhm.
going back to that with the dog, but it's a giraffe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's a real cute idea. You can draw glasses on any kind of critter, or you might even just have a die with some glasses, so whatever. But hippocampus, the part of the brain.
Oh my gosh, that's genius.
They've used I don't remember what the hippocampus does, but it is part of our well-kissed brains.
It's for memories.
It's for
Like
memories?
it's what I was doing research on, so I can't believe I didn't think of this.
You didn't remember it? Your hippocampus was not firing. It was something else was firing.
Apparently not.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well that's good. We're going to be fine. I think we're going to have a good time. Are you good?
I think I'm good.
Okay. All right, we'll be right back after these few words about something and we'll start crafting. It's going to be hip. Woohoo!
Definitely
Yep,
will
yep.
be.
1 second.
Hey, Cool Mary here. You might remember me from my breakthrough role, the In Review infomercial. While normal me and the special guest are gathering their supplies, let me take this opportunity to tell you about our stamp set, our die set. Whoa. Let me, Cool Mary, show you what you can do with them. Tubular. Whoa! Gnarly. Yes, you can order these off our web shop. Every purchase helps support our shows, and in return, you can be like me, Cool Mary. Once upon a time, in a land of glitter and glue, there was Mary, who had lost her crafting mojo. Desperate, she called the one person who could help. Doc! Mary asked for one of Doc's brilliant inventions to save the day. Doc sprang into action, her lab a whirlwind of creativity. With a cry of, "Great Scott!" Doc unveiled her masterpiece, the Craft Roulette Creative Companion. She called Mary, and with a touch of movie magic, handed over the book. Mary was stunned. The book was incredible! Out of nowhere, Biff appeared to cause trouble.
Give me that book, blockhead!
A flurry of stamps sent him packing. Mary quickly explained the wonders of the book, showing its many secrets. The Craft Roulette Creative Companion is a project sketchbook designed to accompany creators along their journey through Craft Roulette's weekly challenge and its many adventures. Use it as a project planner, an idea bank, as a journal, or any combination of the three. Each spread has room to record all the essentials of the Craft Roulette challenge. There are 100 spreads in each book, plus some extra room to sketch and make notes. The Craft Roulette Creative Companion is a collaboration with Trinity Stamps. To get yours, check out the video description for more information.
Mary, let's get back to the craft. Are you ready to get back to the craft?
You guys are on fire. You have so many ideas. I likes it. I likes it very, very much. Cool Mary and animal print stretchy pants. That's a frightening thought, Helen. Yeah, hip Mary. Not lately. Yeah, I saw somebody had like a broken hip card. So here are some thoughts. I've had this paper stashed for a very, very long time for this very moment. So I think it's time to use my little zebra print paper somehow or other. Pink sand, Bermuda, beautiful blue-green water, regular size card, regular size. And look at this little guy. This is an ancient stamp set that I've made lots and lots of things with. But there's a cute little hippo, and it says, "Your hip." And so I think nerds will be so I can draw some glasses on him. And it'll be a nerdy, maybe some books. I could have him standing on some books. So, yes, I think those would be okay answers. What are you thinking? Do they have to wear glasses? I don't suppose. Some wear contacts. It's just, no, I think it's just a stereotype, obviously. But it is a stereotype, I think. And it kind of makes you go, oh, I know, that's nerdy. Maybe big words would be good for nerdy things, too. Or a different language. Yeah, come in with, or a made-up language. Romulan. I don't know. There's so many things. And here's the thing. We're good with ways that you make up your how you use the parameters. You just have to tell us what your thoughts were. Bookworm is a good idea. That's a very nerdy thing. Beakers are always good. Beaker, put tape on the glasses, talk about stereotyping. I like it, though. I do. I like it. So I think we're going to just go pretty classic here, as usual. And I also, wait, what's the other thing? So last week I made this card, but look at this little bone clay bit that I found. It looks like a femur, doesn't it? Almost. Well, if you have an imagination. But it looks like a hip bone. I'm just saying, look around. You might find some surprises of what you have in that you can use. I like it. It's fun that way, isn't it? I think so. I think it's more fun to be just make some things to do. Yeah, that surprise you.
We're going to bring Katharina back.
All right.
Hi.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, I couldn't decide, so I have two
Okay,
options
fair
now,
enough.
and you have to help me. Shadowbox or card? I don't want to say too much, just those two.
A shadow box card?
Shadowbox or card? That is.
To put up a poll?
Can you do that?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay.
Shadowbox or card?
Mm-hmm.
The parameter does say card, so you're going to have to include that somehow or other. Or Deputy Heidi will be coming to Germany.
There will be a card on top for this envelope,
all right.
so
Yeah, you make a lot of boxes.
I know.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's a good thing.
We'll let it go for about a minute. Right now, Shadowbox is at 52%.
I'd love to see her make a shadow box. It's she makes so many boxes, and they look cute and good.
And they're so much fun to make.
Well, right now, we have 72 votes with Shadowbox at 64%. We can let it get up to 100, and we're at 81.
But I mean, there's a tendency, right? So
Yeah, 62% at 88 votes.
all right, then let's go with the shadow box.
All right.
Thank you, Chatterbox.
Thank you. Yeah. All right.
All right. So, knowing that, what are your plans?
So I'm thinking There is this one hormone. It's actually a stress hormone, but it's also involved in memory enhancement.
Okay.
So I
We're
could
getting
just
nerdy right now.
yeah.
If you watch the show, you can say it's a card because I was watching a nerdy show. So tell us more about this memory enhancing. I think we all need it.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky because at the wrong delusion or whatever, then it could also impair your memory. But generally, it's used for memory enhancement, memory formation. So maybe I put that in a little shadow box. The other option would be to put a little hip bone, as I said in the beginning, inside the shadow box. I think I'll just make the shadow box first, and then we see where it goes from there.
Sounds good. Sounds good. There you go. Just planning not to plan. Wonder what the part of the brain is that does that, because I do a lot of planning not to plan.
Can't tell you. Planning's probably the prefrontal cortex, but not planning, I'm not sure with that.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think this little guy is going to have some little footprints, isn't he? So I didn't say this while we still could see my shirt, but I wore my Murder, She Crafted shirt tonight because you hosted a murder mystery dinner.
Oh, you saw that?
Oh my gosh. It looks so fun.
It was. We actually do this every year, and this year I thought I'd just share it. And it's so much work, but it's always so much fun. I will start planning the next one in a couple of weeks because I usually start writing these around October because then I can do a small murder mystery party at home. So with just 6 characters, and then I invite people over, and this way I just play it through and see if there are any loopholes or logical errors in it. And then if that's all right, or if that's passed the test, then I go on and write the play. And then
good heavens, so you write the whole play too?
Yes. And then, then we practice everything. Well, next year we start. Well, I have to find the actors. I mean, all of my brothers are usually acting. This year, my little brother, he spent a year in Spain studying abroad, and he just came back 2 days before the crime dine or before the murder mystery party, and he still had a role.
he throw him in there.
Yeah, because
no
the
rest
crime
for you,
was.
Brother.
Someone was turned into stone.
Oh, that's a bad crime.
Yes, it was.
So is it biblically based? Was it
No, it was on a magic
Saul's
school
wife?
with Merlin and his sister.
Oh, of course.
Yes, and he was the one who was turned into stone, so he hadn't do a lot of talking, but he could still be in the play. So.
That's very fun. And you did the cooking and
oh
man.
Yeah. I don't know why, but this year it was so much more work than usual. And I did a little miscalculation because, I always want to offer 2 desserts, something that's more chocolatey and something that's more on the fruity side, so that everyone can find something they like. And but this year I calculated everyone would eat 2 desserts, which no one does because it's a 4-course meal and people are pretty fed up once it's time for dessert. And I had so much dessert left over.
It looked good too. I thought it looked like you had chocolate mousse, didn't you? And
the blueberry chocolate mousse. It was. We had 5 kilos of white chocolate.
Speaking of chocolate, we have a sub game here. If I say my grandson's names, LD and JD, everybody takes it as an excuse to eat some desserts. So and chocolate in particular. So my little grandsons are doing well. As far as I know, they've had a great week. So LD and JD, go for the chocolate. Look, I put the tape on the little glasses there, so to speak.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, so he's going to stand on some books, I think. Well, it looked like a lot of fun, and I thought that is a labor of love for sure. An amazing labor of love, and I bet they really appreciate you doing that. Is this the brother that wants to be the Pope?
Yeah, it is, but I think those plans changed since he has a girlfriend now, so.
Oh. That's funny.
But he really loved his time in Spain, but we're all happy that he's back again.
Yeah, I bet. That's all it's going to take for my little animal print there. Done.
That guy's so cute.
He's a little hippo.
Oh, hippo.
There was
it's so small.
There was debate in the chat if that was a cow or not. I do believe it is a hippo.
It's a hippo because it goes with this little thing that says "your hip."
And it's the Life's a
Yeah,
Jungle.
probably.
Mm-hmm. Life's a jungle, and there's also elephants and tigers and monkeys. This is a very, very old set, but I've used it a lot. Much love has gone into this. Now I'm going to put him on a stack of books. So
Yeah, I was looking for that giraffe set I told you about, but I couldn't find it. I mean, all the other sets that are similar to this one are there, just not this one.
Yeah,
I have to.
that's kind of how it is, huh?
Yeah.
Best laid plans.
Yeah, at some point you just have to stop looking, and it will come back to you at one point. It's
You are right. You are so right. Then we're going to have some pink, and then we're going to use these colors in the books too.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm used to a vertical frame to work in.
Oh,
So
yeah.
More up by the scissors a little bit. Up to the left a little bit. Up to the little scissors where you have up. There you go. That's center. That is center of the frame.
Now, wait a minute. Those are new scissors. You had your beautiful golden scissors that were
Yes.
new last year, and those are more new scissors. Yes?
Okay.
And I was
admit
gonna
it,
ask
I have
you
a
about-
problem with scissors.
I was going to ask you about your scissors because you do fussy cutting, and did you know there's a National Fussy Cutting Day coming?
No,
There
is a National Fuzzy Cutting Day.
Yes,
Oh my
there
goodness.
is. And but you cut with slightly curved scissors when you're fussy cutting.
Yeah,
Right?
these are actually nail scissors,
Mm-hmm. I
but
thought
they're
they
just
looked like that.
perfect.
Yeah. Let's see. You're the scientist here, so that's like a scientific tip to use nail scissors.
Yeah, honestly, it's the best.
So, what is the science behind that?
The curved scissors, well, I mean, the curve does it all for you, honestly. If you have something small to cut and usually it's a bit curvy or wonky, then kind of the curve guides you along it and it's just so much easier to cut, at least for me. I don't know if that's for everyone,
Mhm.
but for me, it's just the perfect. I always go for these scissors when I fuzzy cut.
Well, I think you do a beautiful job, and you do like right up to the edge too. You don't leave a lot of white or anything.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
It's just...
Mr. Producer just left the room. I got a feeling he might be checking the Chiefs. That is just an educated guess. If you are just joining us, this is Craft Roulette, episode 283, with our lovely guest, Katharina Tarta from Germany, and she is staying up late to be with us, so make sure you give her give us a thumbs up for her and some hearts. We'd really appreciate it. And you can subscribe to her socials as well by there's a link in our title with her YouTube, and then also over on craftroulette.live associates guest page. You can find her other socials as well. So look at her draw.
Just attempted to draw a hip bone, but yeah, let's see how that
You're
goes.
not
I'm going with
afraid. You're not afraid to try different things.
told you I like experimenting.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you put out a hypothesis first as a scientist? And go, I think if I do this, this will happen? Or do you just go, do you put out your hypothesis and say, this is going to happen if I do this and all that kind of thing? Or do you just go for it?
Usually I just go for it.
Yeah, girl.
And I'll see where it leads me.
Yeah.
And I mean, of course, sometimes I have kind of a plan how it should look like in the end, but things don't always work out. So you have to take things as they come and work with that.
That's the truth. Has your science experimentation and such helped you with that kind of thinking, or having brothers?
A little bit of both, probably. Like this. I have to do it on the other side as well.
Okay, she's concentrating. Oh, that is a femur and a pelvis bone. I see it.
Yeah, it's not the prettiest one, I think, but as long as you can recognize it.
I don't know that bones they're remarkable. They're not necessarily pretty unless you're a osteopath. Keep whittling this thing down and making it smaller and smaller.
And I don't know if you guys saw, but 2 cards have already come in. So people can do these parameters. So, and I didn't forget the thing.
Good for you.
That was quick.
That is real quick. How did they use hip? Did you notice?
I could not tell, but
okay.
You can see it in the gallery.
Yeah, I could. I could look in the gallery. I can go open my phone and look.
How are people so quick on doing this?
I don't know.
I'm not even halfway there.
No. But we're not in a race. It's okay. Hippie paper, Canyon. That sounds like a good idea. Is there hippie paper? Patty Shadwick says she's going to try manicure scissors, and thanks.
Oh yeah, do that. For me it was an absolute game changer.
Mm-hmm.
Can't even remember when I started, to be honest, but I wouldn't do it without.
Biddy Penny, one of our friends of Craft Roulette and guests, uses huge shears, big scissors for her fussy cutting.
Really?
There's another one. Yeah. I don't know how she does it.
I could never.
I have no idea. I have all these little scraps because I've been trimming and trimming and trimming. Okay, so my little books. Let's see how big our books should be. They should be heavy tomes, don't you think? Heavy tomes for sure. Big fat books. So do they still have big fat textbooks, or is everything online that you do?
No, definitely they still have huge textbooks. Like there's one, everyone calls it like the biochemistry Bible.
Mm-hmm.
And it's huge, and I kind of had to learn it by heart for my final exam. It was a lot.
Ooh. Sounds horrifying.
It was. But I mean, I had a system. I woke up early every day, and for weeks I just summarized every page of the book.
Mm.
And then I just went over the summary and learned that one by heart.
Good for you.
Yeah, no. Don't remember half of it now. So
Oh, well, it's not easy to. That hippocampus gets kind of full. Do you, is there any kind of. Are you interested in how the brain works? All the little. What makes the different sections and what their functions are and things like that?
yeah, that's really
Is it-
interesting. But what's also, well, interesting in another kind of way is like how disease works in the brain, because I mean the brain is such, well, it's not a lot known about it. I mean, we know a lot, but we also know that we know nothing. So,
Right. Right.
um,
Honestly
so and
stated.
that's kind of really intriguing because I mean everyone knows they have a brain, and if you think about it, it's if you research your brain, it's kind of just your brain researching your brain. You know what I mean?
Gets a bit redundant, but not at the same time. It's kind of like, okay, brain, are you hiding something from me? I want to know this about you, but are you going to hide it? Come on, fess
Tell
up.
me.
Tell me everything, my own brain. You're right. That's kind of a mysterious play.
Yeah, there's also like the saying, like cell biologist. It's just a huge chunk of cells researching another chunk of cells. 'Cause, I mean, basically that's what we are, right?
Yeah. Organic chemistry, carbon atoms, studying carbon atoms.
Exactly.
Uh-huh. I'm seeing where we go here. Does that look like a book for a nerd? We're going to go with it. I wonder if I put some little light. Maybe just some few little lines in that for pages. You like your scoreboard, as I recall.
I do. Absolute. Also, game changer.
Yeah.
Like my curved scissors. No, but honestly, like without a scoreboard, I wouldn't know what to do.
Because you make up your own patterns, and so you kind of need it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's.
Oops.
I always have to get used to the thought that not everyone does this. I don't know.
What?
But for me, I'm just so used to it, you know? And I'm thinking that's why people ask so much for the patterns, because sometimes for me, something is just crystal clear,
Mm-hmm.
and it definitely is not for everyone. And I always have to think about that. So that's why I started making the patterns.
That makes sense. That's very thoughtful. Because you do move, you make those shorts and they're very fast and they're on purpose. That's what they're supposed to be.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying, to be honest, because I would love to make them a little bit longer or slower so people can see it better. But, you know, the algorithm.
Yes.
And yeah, also my phone storage is notoriously full. So, like, whenever I want to film a YouTube video, it takes ages until I have cleared up enough space on my phone till I can film it.
Oh, gee. Yeah, that would be limiting.
Yeah, I'll try to make more long form YouTube videos. But yeah, I have a little bit of free space on my phone because for some reason the YouTube app had like 30 KD KB. So I have no idea, and then I deleted it just once, and now I just have like 100 MB. So no idea what that was about, but just gave me a little bit of free space on my phone, which I'm grateful for.
You know, if you're not a YouTuber or don't do socials like this, that may not make much sense. But there are things that content creators have to consider, and that most people that just watch it don't have to. But it's kind of nice for you. But that is one is your tech ability, and So, yeah, it's interesting to think of. And so I do always want to encourage people to at least click that doggone thumbs up. Because
Yeah.
there have, people go through a lot to make their content. And I love it. So I assume if you love it too, make sure you just show them a little love and a little bit of a comment. A positive word is always very, very nice to receive.
Definitely. And at least no mean comments.
You had one recently, didn't you?
Yeah, it annoyed me a
Yeah.
bit because it was
Doggone.
one comment on a post where I shared the measurements. And this person was like really rude and said, well, you obviously don't care about your followers, because if you did, you would have posted the measurements. And if he just swiped
Oh,
one
geez.
picture over, he would have seen the measurements.
Oh, no. Is that right?
And there was, it was frustrating.
Yeah. But we were talking today with Amanda and different things, and we were about there's always somebody that's going to be Mr. Cranky Pants.
Yeah.
And, there's just that nice little buffer of you don't know who they are. And so I think they feel a little more open. But thankfully, Chatterbox and all of you're the nicest. So
Yes, they really are.
we
And I really
never
appreciate
have to really
that.
do that. But I know that when we did get a negative comment one time or some long time ago, and we'll probably get some now, but Stephen just said, that just means the YouTube is pushing us out to people that don't usually see us.
Yeah, that's probably true, yeah.
So that might be the situation. That person just needed a little education. But yeah, I know. I'm sorry that happened to you because you're so nice.
Yeah, I mean, I get few of those, but I usually just ignore them. But this just really bugged me because I put so much effort and work into my patterns,
Yeah.
even converting them to
those are
inches when I'm
hard.
not good with inches and everything. And then like saying I obviously don't care, it just, I don't know, it rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah. Well, they probably just needed some extra love.
Probably.
Hope they're having a better day. We do have some questions about Germany and craft supplies from our members.
Oh yeah, shoot.
Yeah, a couple of them. What's your biggest challenge, Paula Rice would like to know, that faces you as a paper crafter in Germany?
Taxes.
Taxes, oh dear.
No, honestly, like
that's
doing
always fun.
my tax certificate, I just hate doing it.
Oh gosh, no kidding. Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe like shipment costs, like a lot of companies are in the US. But if I'm being completely honest, I get a lot of stuff that I don't have to pay for, so often I can
Yay.
skip the shipping costs.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
sometimes, yeah.
Do you do a lot with digital kind of products? Is that something that helps you?
Well, yeah, actually, I make my own digital products. So,
Mhm. Yeah, there you go.
so,
Tell us more about that.
Yeah, I have a Patreon too, so all my digital products are up there, and the main thing I do is that I from the patterns I create, well, I post the patterns freely so everyone has the chance to make it, but I also often make a printable version of the project, like with colors and everything. So if you need something really quick, or if you maybe just don't have a scoring board and it's hard to like score the right like distance, then you can use the printable pattern and it has all the score lines on it and you just have to trace them, something like that.
Oh, handy.
So yeah, and some
That's nice.
digital design papers here and there.
Mm-hmm.
So
How are you doing with AI? Do you use it in art or?
I'm actually a bit annoyed by it right now. Because I see so many pages that just post AI crafts. And I know for some people it's hard to recognize AI from real images. And I see it and I think, okay, this is definitely AI. And some people even charge then like for like a digital booklets full of ideas, which I know will be full of AI because the only ones they're shown in the post are AI. And it's not possible to make this from paper. And it's a bit of it's a bit frustrating because I know people are getting scammed out of their money because as I said, it's not possible. And also it kind of diminishes the work of like real paper crafters.
Right, I get it. Because it's using art from other art that was not necessarily theirs. Yeah.
But I mean, for private use,
I am not
really AI.
Nice. I am not AI. This is a live show. We are not AI characters here. We have just 2 arms. And so
recently I've seen videos pop up from like application interviews, and the company just put an AI bot in there.
Oh, gee.
Which I how could anyone ever think that this was a good idea? Like, obviously they found out immediately.
Do your professors have to fuss with AI kind of stuff too, or they have to be careful that people don't write AI papers and such? You know?
Yeah, that's actually a problem. Like, not only people who write papers, but also reviewers. So there's an AI paper written by AI, reviewed by AI. So.
Oh dear. There's that hippocampus wondering about the hippocampus again. The brain wondering about their brain. Yeah. Oh dear. We're all just a big cycle, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely.
Life,
I guess philosophical here.
Yes. The circle of life. It's just all back to Lion King.
Yeah. But don't make me sing it.
No, please don't, because of the copyrights. We'll get in trouble.
No worries, it would not be recognizable. My boyfriend always makes fun of me because I can't sing and I always mix up melodies like I do.
That's a good thing. And words too. But parodies, the parodies are a real art form.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So you may be hip about these things. Yes, yes. It's hip to be wrong. It's hip to sing wrong. Well, that question took us down all over all sorts of places. That was good. So, Paula Roca or Patty Roca asks, how does the search for craft supplies differ in Germany? Well, I don't know if you know how Americans or UK people or whatever would do it, but I don't know. But you've been all over the world. You've been to Nepal and Scotland and different things, but I'm not sure if you actually shopped for craft. Craft, those kind of craft. Well, you've got an exciting life. I don't, and so I'm like, oh, I want to remember that about her. Are they easy to find in Germany, or do you have a big craft thing in Frankfurt every year, don't you?
Exactly. I think it's the biggest one in the world, which is awesome. I just love going there.
You do go. Okay.
It's crafty heaven. I mean, it's meant rather for people who are like resellers, but I just love strolling through and like just check everything out. And last year they had this content creator event, which was really cool as well.
Oh.
So yeah. But I mean, we don't have like Michael's, but we have something called Teddy, which, I mean, it's not a craft store per se, but it has a huge craft section. So, and it's very affordable there. So, and I'm not sure do you know the store Action?
No, didn't sound familiar right off.
Yeah, well, it's also not a specific craft store, but it also has a huge craft section. But I also know that they steal a lot of designs, so I try not to
Oh, yeah.
use those because I was in contact with, you probably know it either. It's called Vasen Creative. I think it's like I don't Swedish, Norwegian, something up there. And I had a meeting with them, and the founder, he complained a little bit about actually because they are stealing their designs, and I totally understand that.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, it's a bummer.
Yeah, it is, but it is what it is, and
But I'm glad that you go to Frankfurt and get to do that. That's nice.
Yeah, I really love it.
Because there's some American companies that go to that also. I know I've seen that.
That's actually where I met We Are Makers, because I don't know if you followed the Shadowbox punch board.
I can't remember that right off, but
it's the board I just used to make the Shadowbox. But I mean, I kind of had the idea for it, and then I tried to message them, but I only had the general email. So I probably went right, well, not to spam, but they will be getting a lot of emails. So I did not get an answer. And then on the Creative World in Frankfurt, they were there, and I asked them for the correct email, like that I should write you with an idea, and they gave it to me. And then the whole thing got started.
Yay!
And now there's
cool.
the Shadowbox punch board. That's so cool, yeah.
Oh no, I didn't. I think I missed that. I want to look that up now. That's
Wait,
exciting.
It's this one.
Oh, wow.
And they haven't done like a punch board in a while, so I think they also were really happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
And now it exists, and I just think this is so cool.
Congratulations. That's brilliant. There's my hippo. He's looking mighty fine.
Oh, you're so far along.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Still not halfway there. I'm
Don't
sorry.
worry a thing about it. I've just been putting my head down. I better look up and see your bones there. Wow.
Maybe a bit ambitious, but
You're fine. You're doing great.
I hope they are
You've got
recognizable.
some pop-ups going to happen, and is that right? You're going to have pop-ups and everything? Or is that part of the...
I just put it inside the Shadowbox, and I want to elevate it a little bit.
Okay.
So it kind of floats. So this is what I'm making these little spaces for.
Mm-hmm. You are an engineer of sorts.
If you want to call me a paper engineer, I won't stop you.
I think it would be a fair assessment.
All right.
Now, Hat Trick Smith, who is going to be my co-host tomorrow on our community showcase, asks, and you're doing it right now on your little area there. She says she's been thinking about the lovely way you frame your work surface since the last time you were on the show.
Aw, thank you.
Can you share more about how you dress up your area and still keep it functional? Because we're working in a very small area.
Yeah. Sometimes, especially when I do the horizontals, it's not too much space, but then I just have to zoom out a little bit. But I mean, it usually works out fine. Sometimes I just have to wiggle it around a little bit.
Yeah.
Sometimes
so you just make small things.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Like, how big is your shadow box right now?
I think it's 3 by 3 inches.
Let's see. Yeah. So that's very small. It's much smaller than my A2 card, for instance. I mean, not much, but it is smaller. And and you have your hands on. Do you have your elbows together when you're working? Because if you had your elbows out, I'm not sure. Yeah. Kind of elbowed.
They are far enough apart.
Because I'm feeling like I've got my elbows kind of close together right now. I hadn't really thought about that after 282 shows, but my elbows are pretty close. Maybe that's the secret. So you have good balance.
Yeah, I never even thought about that.
Hi, Deputy Heidi, the showcase is on this channel. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for asking. Craft Roulette channel. So how did you translate? Because you said you have made crafts for a long time. You always made like cards and things for your mom for Christmas and all that.
You remember so much.
I watched the show today.
All right.
Truth be told, I rewatched it because I've slept and I've had multiple shows since then, but I wanted to remember what you were like because you're wonderful. But what was I saying? Speaking of not remembering and remembering, hippocampus. We're on it. Oh, what was the moment where was it during the pandemic and you were looking for something to do? Is that when you decided to go online?
Yeah, actually, I thought about starting a channel for a long time, but I don't know. I photographed everything, but I always thought, okay, well, who wants to see it? Because there's so many great crafters out there, and what do I have to bring to the table?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then I got COVID and it hit me really bad and I could not do anything instead but lie in bed and just try to survive, honestly.
Oh,
It was really bad. And but I still had all the pictures, so I said, okay, let's just start the channel. And honestly, I've been posting every day ever since. So I've been crafting a lot.
Every day.
Except Sundays.
But that's a lot of days nonetheless.
Yeah, maybe I also took one day off at Christmas, but
oh, you slackered.
Yeah, but this Christmas I had an inflammation in my cheekbone, so I could not open my mouth. I was in the emergency room on like the second day after Christmas, like the 25th. I know you celebrated on 25th, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, because we celebrated on 24th, and I did all the cooking on that day.
Oh.
And I still was a little bit sick, so I probably just overdid it a little. And then in the evening, I realized, okay, I can't open my mouth really, and it hurt so bad. And then all I could eat was soup.
Oh.
And then the next day we were at the emergency dentist, and I had to get some antibiotics.
Oh dear. Okay. That's no fun.
I had Christmases that were more fun, yes.
Fair enough. So you have Christmas on the 24th. Do you have real candles on your tree and everything? Old-fashioned or?
No, not real candles. No. We don't want to burn anything down.
That always scares me. There's a lot of Christmas traditions from Germany.
Yeah, true. But we have our own little ones where, like, I mean, a lot of people don't sing anymore, but we do. And we have like this booklet of songs that we sing every year. And my mom made them when she was young, like 16, 17, something like that. And we still sing out of these. And there's only one that has the numbers on it, the numbers with all the musical notes. In the booklet where my mom plays from, because she's playing them. I'm not sure what the English name is, like the one you pull apart and looks like a
accordion.
Yeah, accordion. Okay, it's just the same. All right, because in Germany it's accordion. And she plays it only on Christmas.
Oh.
And only one of the little booklets with the text on it also has the numbers on it. So we always fight for that one. Like play fighting, it's not bad.
Right, because Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is from Germany, isn't he? Saint Nicholas, wasn't he kind of a German?
Turkey, actually. He's from
Turkey?
Myra. Oh. Nicholas from Myra. But yeah, it's a bit different than Santa Claus, I think, because he comes on the 6th of December.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And he was an actual person, so.
Yeah. Woo. Well, just
Sorry, that sounded condescending. That wasn't meant like that.
No, it's okay. What what was I going to say? We will be on the night after Christmas. We'll be on the 26th. So, yeah, I asked Biddy Penny because she usually does the last show of the year with us. And I wrote to her and said, you want to do it? This is the day after Christmas. Are you interested? And she wrote back immediately, of course, and said, yes, I will be there. So,
Awesome.
So if you are planning ahead with your frontal cortex, we will be doing a live show on the night after Christmas.
Well, I'll make sure to check in. We're usually at my boyfriend's parents' place on that day, but there will be some time to check.
And yeah, just need a little break then.
Always need a crafty break.
Never a bad thing, is it? Do you pack craft supplies when you go places? Do you keep an art journal or anything? You do?
Honestly, I never leave my house without an origami booklet with origami papers. In case of emergencies,
That a girl.
Like, it was just a couple of weeks ago. I was taking the bus and there was this lady just berating the bus driver for no reason at all.
Oh, dear.
And she was just shouting at him, and I think he took it really hard. So I put out my little origami booklet and folded like a little heart with wings on it. And I gave it to him and said, you should not take it too hard. So, see, that's why I pack it every time.
That's so nice.
Yeah, and usually I also have one or two like random birthday cards that could fit everyone with me, just in case I forgot someone's birthday.
I love that. Have you ever, now in the United States, and there's not a United States thing, I'm sure, but random act of kindness kind of thing. I know people sometimes will make small cards, which kind of up your alley, and just leave them on store shelves and in books at libraries and things. And so who knows if they're seen maybe for years later or whatever. But yeah, kind of a nice little thing that you can do with some extra cards or paper. You might like that. But having a birthday card handy, that's a nice thing. I like that very much.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how often I need it.
Well, it means a lot to people just to have a small little tangible thing. It's just a wonderful thing. It's wonderful. That's why we like it so much.
Yeah, like especially in church, like don't know everyone's birthday by heart, but know each other, and it's a little bit off center, but anyway, I think it's fine. But yeah, so sometimes it's just like, did you know he or she has her birthday today? And then I was like, I did not know, but I am prepared.
You're prepared. I love it. Maybe I should have your hip and nerdy. Maybe I'll just write and nerdy. Your handwriting, and you're kind of a calligrapher as well. I mean, why not? What is there that you can't do? But so how did you learn? How did you learn to do calligraphy or brush strokes or whatever you do? You have a lovely hand.
Well, actually, I only started when Stadler, this one, reached out to me and asked me to make a video for them. And they sent me these amazing brush pens. And I've never managed to really get the, hang of hand lettering, like with the thin and the thick strokes and everything.
Okay.
But these pens make it so easy. Honestly, I've never done it before. I mean, now I can do it with other pens because I got some practice in, but they really got me started.
Cool.
Let me check if I have one here. Not right now, I'm afraid. I could go and get one later to show you.
Okay.
But yeah, and I did a couple of hand lettering lives because people keep asking that. But the thing is, you just need good pens and a little bit of practice. So I won't lie, you have to do some practice, but it's not hard to learn. So if you've ever thought about trying it, don't be afraid.
No, you can always try.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, of
And-
course, the first one does not have to be perfect.
No, it probably won't. It probably won't be. However, your hip bones look pretty practically perfect. But I think they're kind of dislocated. I'm a little worried about that patient.
Yeah, this one's a little bit.
They are definitely feeling some pain in there. The hip bone isn't connected to the pelvic bone there very well.
Yeah, no space.
Oh, the hip bone's connected. There's an old song. The hip bone's the foot bone's connected to the leg bone's connected to the hip bone's connected to the. Yeah. So, but those aren't. And you're going to add flowers to them too. How fun.
Yeah, just some tiny, beautiful flowers just to get some more beach colors in because I mean, the bone colors already kind of sand colors, so.
Yes. See how we work
But-
things around here? It's wonderful.
But I have these just lying around, so I think I'm gonna use them. And they are like fun summerly beach colors, aren't they?
So, I know I'm an older person, an older crafter, and you're a younger crafter. The people that watch me are often older also, which I'm not. I love it. So, what about your demographic? Who are your followers? Are they young? Do you find that people, the digital age people, love the handcrafting, or?
It depends a bit on the platform, to be honest. Like on
Okay.
Instagram, I think I have more people like your age, and on TikTok they're a little bit younger.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, on all platforms, I have all kinds of ages. But like the peak is probably like 50, 60, something around that.
Mm-hmm.
On Instagram and Facebook. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
Facebook has the oldest demographic, but that's just a guess, honestly, because I can't access like my insights on Facebook. I've written to them about it, but apparently it's not possible in Germany right now. So
Oh, okay. All right.
bit annoying, but
It
I
is.
think I have to get my tweezers out.
Maybe there will be a renaissance of handcrafting. But I think there is but there's a lot out there that people can do. Like there's
Yeah.
a lot of people that are crocheting now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've tried it. I can't do it with my hand.
Oh no, you've got some issues there. Yeah, that's no good.
Yeah,
you got to decide. Mm-hmm.
Tendonitis.
Ouch.
Yeah, it was good for like a month. Like after the crime and dine, it was like nothing ever happened. And then just one day I woke up and it hurt so badly. And on that day, I just could not use my hand.
Oh. That's pretty good motivation, huh? Not to do it with that pain.
Yeah, I actually started try crocheting during COVID as well, but not for me.
Yeah. Well, you can't do it all. Well,
True.
now we found something that you can't do. I feel human again. Was your first card a masterpiece? What do you remember? What your first? Okay, so your first social media card, was it? Do you know what it was?
I think it was a card from my mom, and I think I really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe later I can scroll down and see if I still find it.
Yeah, it'd be really far down.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. 'Cause you have had a lot of cards.
Yeah, as I said, I crafted a lot. And whenever I went on vacation, I pre-crafted, so I had everything ready for all the time I was away.
Mm-hmm. So Becky says she's a yarn nerd. and a paper nerd. I like
Ooh.
that we're just nerding out on everything. I like it. Linda Veal, who, by the way, I want to thank Linda Veal for leaving so much glitter, which is nice comments in our discussion pages on our galleries. Really, she does a great job. But she says, do you have a favorite treat to make? Which I wanted to ask you because you made cookies tonight.
Yes.
And they are not your normal, quote unquote, normal cookies. They're nerd cookies. What are... There they are.
Not too many left, I'm afraid.
Mm.
I miscalculated how much this household loves cookies. So.
So what are those ingredients? Because I don't think the Chatterbox would guess correctly, even though they know a lot about food, and we usually get around to talking about food on this show.
So they are made from chickpeas.
Chickpeas. Could you hear that? Chickpeas, of all things.
Yes, chickpeas and peanut butter and maple syrup, and that's it. And then, well, chocolate chip, but you can put inside whatever you want. It was the first time I tried them, and oh my god, they are so delicious, honestly.
Well, they don't, but flour, if you didn't know what flour was, if you'd never heard it and you never had a cookie made with flour, it probably wouldn't look or sound very good. So, flour, what? So, yeah. I'm curious. I'm going to have to. Garbanzo beans, black bean brownies. Quasi Kitties made black bean brownies.
But those are delicious. I know those.
They are.
Well, I've tried at least. And I love it. I mean, I can't have flour, so I can't have gluten. So, yeah, that's a nice alternative.
Yeah. Yeah. And Marjorie Betchko puts her chickpeas in the air fryer.
Oh, I don't have an air fryer, but I put it in the oven and just until they are like crispy. And I love that as a snack with some like herbs on it. It's just so delicious.
And they're like, well, that's right, Jill, that they use chickpeas in falafels. I love falafels.
Same. Chickpeas are just an amazing. Is it a vegetable? Like legume, probably.
I
but
think it's probably a legume. Yeah, it's fun. Thanks for introducing us to a new concept for many of us, at least. I think that's very cool.
Oh, they are so nice and gooey. Really try them.
They look gooey, but crispy on the outside, maybe?
Yeah, they are crispy on the outside, and inside they're really soft.
Could you hand some over? I know you're just...
Here you go.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so very, very much.
I know, I crumbled.
And yeah, so your hands probably don't get greasy like they would on some cookies, too, that have butter.
No,
so you can eat them.
Like, well,
you
peanut
can eat
butter,
them.
but
yeah,
not too
when
much.
you're crafting without having oil.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Deborah Noss asks, what is your favorite parameter that makes you think outside the box? But before you answer, I want to point out that Katharina just makes her own box like she did tonight. She just makes her own box. She doesn't necessarily think outside the box. She just says, hold my root beer. I'm going to make my own box. That's how I think about it, you at least. What do you think?
So, parameter from these parameters or generally?
Yeah, generally, yeah.
Well, probably actually the nerdy stuff, because I do a lot of like nerd thingies, as I said, with my own stamp collection. It was a lot of like chemical structures, a little bit of DNA, something like that. Oh, we even had a DNA embossing folder, which I've never seen before, which I was really proud of. But
do you have the chemical structure for epinephrine? Because that could be pretty fun, you know? Like, you give me a jolt.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Yeah. There could be some fun there. And it's kind of a cute little molecule.
True. Once I did oxytocin, which is like known as the love hormone, which
Uh-huh.
is huge, and I had to fuzzy
is
cut
it?
around it.
Oh.
It took ages.
I love it. Look at this little thing that she's putting. Oh my goodness. How fun is that? That's very cool. And you do the melted wax seals too, oftentimes, right?
Yeah.
I can see your wax there. Yeah.
Yeah. I love doing them because they are so pretty and add a lot of dimension to your card. Well, I love doing them on cards, not on envelopes, because I'm always not sure about postage, like whether it goes
Right.
through. But
Yeah, postage can be. Do you is your post envelopes like in Sweden you can send square envelopes, in the United States you cannot without extra postage? Do you have is that something that you do in Germany as well? I'm just moving
I
around
think
Europe here.
you can definitely send them, but I'm not sure if
Uh-huh.
that adds extra postage. I think in Germany it's more about the weight. So they
Okay.
weigh it and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah. I'm sorry, I'm so slow.
No, I'm enjoying your company. I'm waiting for my liquid glass or glossy accents to dry on my nerdy hippo's glasses.
But it's so cute.
He turned out okay. Well, he's pink because of Bermuda sand. But I think that sometimes hippos do get pink snouts a little bit.
True.
But I just made him all him, her, I don't know. I was thinking about adding some little flowers. If I had that little punch that you have, I would definitely add some flowers around there. But I don't think I have anything quite that cute.
All right, I'm afraid I have to hold you up a little bit longer because
You're just
I'm some
fine.
hand lettering, so I don't have a stamp.
And there's that triangle that you introduced us to last year.
It's so fun because this is such a usual tool here in Germany. Like everyone in school has it. And I don't know, I could not live without it. I could not craft without it. And I could not live without crafting, so it's technically true. So
And I'm being corrected. In Sweden, it is also about the weight, not the card size. Thank you, Christina. I don't think our other German viewers, I think they may have been nodding off or something. I don't see them in the chatter box.
right, let's.
Because it's late over there.
Okay, I'm just gonna wing it. Usually I write it with pencil first, but it's late, so I'm just gonna try.
Yeah. You can always redo it. It's paper.
True.
It's all okay.
Can you help me? How do you write unstoppable? Is it with 2P or with 1?
2, I would think, because it's a short O. Stoppable. Otherwise, it would be unstoppable.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Follow me for more phonics. Or not. I think anybody that is not a native English speaker and learns English as well as you do, obviously, is quite bright.
You should hear my brother. Like, I recently let him do a voiceover in Spanish because you won't believe how many comments I get if I couldn't do some content in Spanish. But I don't speak Spanish. But yeah, my brother does, so he did one.
Spanish is not as hard as German, I don't think. What's the funniest word English? Well, I don't know. I know that German words tend to be kind of long. And when you were on last time, you said something about that. A lot of people think Germans all yell.
Yeah. Whenever I see like any American like late night show and they try to pretend to speak German, they always shout. We don't always shout people.
That was very funny.
What
Yeah,
do
but
you
the thing
mean we think you always shout?
Yeah, the thing is, in German, we can just add up words, like to make a new one. So it can get longer and longer and longer, like Donaudampfschifffahrtsgesellschaftskapitänsmützenhalterung, something like that. So it's really, really long.
Oh my goodness. It would be discombobulating to find out how you do discombobulated. It would be supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Look at that.
Almost
She just makes
there.
it work, doesn't she? I'm seeing a whole idea here. Now, this is making your card all come together. I love it.
All right. Just add a
I
little
see
bit of
now.
detail.
Now I see how you got your card in there.
Yeah, see, I told you there will be a card.
You didn't lie.
I maybe add a little bit of color later, but
Fair enough.
I just let this dry a little so I can erase the pencil marks.
See what I mean? Jill, it says unstoppable even with hip surgery.
Yes, it's for, if someone had a surgery on the hip, which, I mean, happens more often than you think.
It does.
And my landlords, they, like, he and his wife, like, a couple of days apart, broke their hip.
Oh, no.
So it's kind of fitting.
That would
All
be
right.
miserable with both of them out.
Yeah, they were both in hospital, but at least they were together.
Oh, in the same room.
I'm not sure about that, but I think so, yeah.
That's cute.
No, I don't think that will fit. Because it would be like a rose hip, as you said, but...
Oh, my goodness. Yes, I forgot about that part. That was so before the cards.
But it does not match the color, so I just gonna keep it that way.
Right.
All right, I'm
Maybe
done,
if
finally.
it
I'm
was
sorry.
punched with some of the oranges, it would be cool.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But not necessarily. You've got it all figured out. You did great.
So
I
here's the
am
card.
going. You did great. That was really very, very clever. I'm going to make sure I have passed all the inspection here. I don't love that little zebra, but it has purpose, and I may just kind of have a peeking out because I can. You like the base of it? I don't. I guess with the black and everything. Card for a nerd or nerdy card. Well, we've got a hippo that has nerdy glasses on, and he's standing on books because he's a very well-read nerdy hippo. And then it says, "Your hip for a nerd" inside. So I have it all covered. Beach colors. I went to Bermuda with my beach colors with the beautiful blue-green ocean and pink sand. Hip. Well, I got a hippo with hips, and he's a hippo with a hip. So he's a 3-dip hip.
So many hips.
He's got animal prints. Well, he is an animal print on his skin. And then I added a little bit of zebra there. So that's my card for 283. I hope I'm fine to submit, Deputy Heidi.
I think definitely, yeah.
Even with a triple dip hip.
Doubled or tripled down on that one.
And let's make sure that you have all of your parameters covered too. Let's see, a card for a nerd or nerdy card.
Okay, let's see. I think it's nerd because of the bones.
Yes, I think it's plenty nerdy for you to draw your own bones. And then your beach colors you were thinking.
Yeah, I have the little flowers, and also the bone is like kind of sand color, like this beige. And yeah, animal print is obviously the envelope, and it's a card because it has the card on top. And yeah, did I miss anything?
Your hips are obvious animal print. You have it on the little box outside, the little sleeve. No, it's cool.
Yeah, true. I have hips inside and on the front.
Yeah, and you made your own little box because that's how you think outside the box. You make your own box.
Megan says that animal print is like a sunset.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Good place. Good way to think of that, too. Sunset on the beach is always a big deal, right?
See, that's why I
So
love coming
romantic.
here on Craft Roulette, because there's so many people having so many different thoughts of things, and that's just so cool.
I like it, too. I wouldn't be able to do it without them. They're my muse. So, yeah. I also think I'll add some little sparkles, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to add some color to this little card as well. So you can write something in here if you want to write an encouraging message, something like that.
Yeah, I like it. They're very, very clever. We're going to let you relax just a minute and turn your camera over while we tell people how to play, because we want them to be hip and play with us. And tell them who's coming up, and give away some stuff and that sort of thing. So we'll be right back with you, okay? You did it again. She did great. Wasn't that's such a cute, unusual, very cool hip project. I loved it. I loved it very much. We want you to play too. If you didn't see the part where we talked about all the different ways you could use these 4 parameters and you're going, I don't get this game. I have no idea what to make. I'd like to play, but I don't know. I just don't get it this week. Go scroll back to that part. It's very enlightening. You'll be hip to the parameters and how to use them in no time at all. I watch it the next day and get lots and lots of ideas because the Chatterbox in there are such a hip group. I can't stop. And we appreciate all their thoughts and input. They're smart. They're very smart. So join us. All you have to do is have those 4 parameters family friendly, handcrafted. Send it to craftroulette.live. There's a submit contribution button. Look for that and join us. We would love to have you join us in the gallery. You have till Sunday at midnight Central Daylight Time if you're not a member. Thursday, midnight Central Daylight Time if you are. Thank you so much. We've got some great guests coming up tomorrow. Don't forget our community showcase with some of our video makers. Looking forward to that. That's at noon Central Daylight Time. Create with Christy, new guest with us next week. Amanda said, if you like May, you'll like Christy. So join us for that. Tracy Phillips and Bill, don't you be firing me. After that, then our little glitter bubble, Chelsea Comer, will be joining us. And Amanda Stevens will be joining us for World Card Making Day, the eve of World Card Making Day. And we will get the whole celebration started with parameters and you. Join us each and every Friday night at 6:10 for the slideshow, 6:30 for the show. And if you can't join us, please watch us on replay and leave us a comment that you did. Thank you so much. Don't forget the penny. Thank you, members. Remember, we do have a Zoom call after this, silver and above, so we look forward to seeing you. We're going to be talking all those things. Craft Roulette. Parameters, your art questions, any card questions. Maybe you can give us some more inspiration and clarify some of these crazy ideas that maybe you've come up with for this week's parameters. All parameters are doable. Yes, we're glad for that. And make sure you join us tomorrow because some of those members will be joining us on the community showcase. That's what we if you can always make a video with Craft Roulette, but if you want it to be connected to our episode, and so when people look at our episode, you can see who made videos, you do need to be a member. But at all levels, we welcome you. Thank you so much, everybody. You're a great support team. Thank you. There's that Murder She Crafted shirt. It's, yes, inspired by Jessica Fletcher, the character on Murder, She Wrote. But see, Katharina can see me, so yeah, there you go. That's it. That was my little drawing of me being a detective. All right, let's give away some stuff, shall we? Let's start. If you sent in a card last week, you were eligible to be on that list. So let's see who's going to get the Krog this week. Craft Roulette original giveaway, a handmade card with an itty bitty gift. If you want to be eligible for prizes tomorrow, you do need to register on craftroulette.live, episodes, special events, community showcase. Sandy Minotti? Sandy, I don't think I've ever sent you anything. We will need to have you, after the spinning is done, go over to craftroulette.live, look for claim prize form, fill that out, and we'll get you taken care of. Probably Monday, because I know we've got the show tomorrow. I won't be doing other stuff. So, a Craft Roulette goodie bag does need to stay in the U.S. Gloria F. Congratulations. I like to pack those things nice and tight. That one does need to stay in the U.S. If you are Gloria F., you can still send me a form, and I will send you a Krog. A Craft Roulette original giveaway, a handmade card with a nitty-bitty gift. Whimsy Stamps, $25 gift certificates. Looks like it's going to Sandy Taylor. Sandy Taylor, you're going to have fun shopping. For an Inky Stamper, $25 gift certificate. Who's going to get it? Oh, good. Deputy's going to be there. That'll be nice to have Deputy in the chatterbox tomorrow. Thank you. Oh, do you see your name? Do you see your name? Catherine Taylor. Congratulations, Catherine Taylor. You had a cute card this week. It was a little scene with a second grade image and a big number 2.
Can she do it?
It was cute.
Can she do it?
I got it written down. Pajama Crafter Stamps. Is that right? Hey, Rosebud. Kim Sharp. Congratulations. Kim was at Paper Ganza. So was Catherine. And Kim Sharp is a teacher, and I hope she gets lots of teacher cards from last week, too. I hope you all teachers are off to a good start and have a wonderful year with great students, learning all the things that they should learn and nothing they shouldn't. That's a nice teacher gift. All right. Well, let's bring her back and say goodnight. Just use that form to contact me. Use the same email that you did to send in your card, by the way, so I know it's really you. Well, what time is it, honey?
Like 3:30 in the
Oh,
morning.
that just hurts. Are you going to be able to go to sleep well, or yeah, okay, not or
Let's
you won't
see.
be. Oh, yeah. Okay. What do you have coming up? You're going to see how you do once you start school, if you're going to be posting every day, but I got a feeling you'll post a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of an obsession. I just can't not do it.
Yeah, I think so. It's a magnificent obsession. Yeah.
I'll also be on like the stress-free card making summit. Don't know if you've heard of it. Like Justine Hoovy's organizing it. So if you're interested in that, I think promotion hasn't started yet, but you'll see on my channels. So I'll
Have
be
you met her
there.
yet in Germany?
No, not in person. We've just chatted online, but
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
in the last speaker summit. That's how we met. So
Okay. Yeah. EMAT. That's a good way to put it. Well, she's been on the show
yeah, I know.
multiple times. She's a nice gal. Very clever.
Yeah, I really like her too, and I'm so grateful that she brought me into the like stress-free card making because it's really fun.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. She's great. She does a lot for cards. card makers supporting them and such.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, thanks for reminding us of that. And then join you on all your socials, which are Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Are you still on Twitch?
Not really. But TikTok and Snapchat.
Oh, yeah, gotta have a couple more.
Actually, age demographic, youngest is on Snapchat, and I know that just by the comments because I'm like, you know that a very young person has written that.
Yes, yeah, they have their own language. Well, thank you,
I don't-
Chatterbox, so much for joining us, Mr. Producer. Great job. Katharina, always a delight. We will see you on World Card Making Day.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this.
And until then, kiss those noggins. How do you say that in German?
I have no idea.
And we will see you Wednesday on In Review next week with Christy on Craft Roulette. Thank you all. Take care. Good night.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, our pleasure. Thank